Welcome everyone to Connection Hangout. We are so excited to be broadcasting from around the United States and around the world. My name is David Asarno, and I am joined by my co-host, Triple Diamond, ASEA executive, Paul Tyra.
Hey, Paul. How's it going there? How's it going, David?
A little bit role reversal today.
Yes. Excited. We've got just an exciting. You can see all the people we have on this Hangout. It's our biggest one ever. And we're excited with all these great convention updates.
Yes, we have so many exciting things. Now, today, we're also joined online by Brent Brooks, who will be moderating the comment thread. So feel free, everyone, right below, please let us know if you were at the convention, what were your thoughts? If you like what someone has to say, tell us your thoughts. If you don't, tell us your thoughts. Please comment below. By the way, it helps us. It helps us get feedback, and we talked a little bit about SEO value. It helps with SEO value as well. So please, we'd love to see your comments. Now, the Connection Hangout. This is a show that allows you to get connected to industry leaders, professional athletes, and ASEA executives on a more personal level. This is not, I repeat, not a business presentation. But if you'd like more information on ASEA, please get back with the person who invited you to this broadcast. Now, some of you may also have a more information button right below under the screen. If you do, you can click on it, and feel free to do so right after the broadcast. They'll send you some more information. Now, we have a very special show tonight because we have Diamond executives from ASEA. We have Sue Brenchley, Triple Diamond executive, Diamond executives Foster and Terry Malmid. We have Triple Diamond executive Michael Stern. We have Triple Diamond executive Paul Tyra, and we have the illustrious Mike Mallory joining us today, talking a little bit about the Amplify. So today we're going to go one by one. We're going to take a deeper dive into the amazing announcements from the convention, and it was my first ASEA convention. I've got to tell you that I, along with everyone that I was there with, was totally blown away by the information. Now, they kept bringing up, all this has happened, and ASEA is just about 4 years old. So I think the person that can talk best about this is my good friend, Sue Brenchley. So, Sue, welcome to our Hangout today.
Hey, David. Great to be here.
It's awesome having you. So you were here when we started. And why don't you tell a little bit about how we started and how far we've come and where you think that we're headed?
Well, for those of you that were at convention and you saw us, we did a recap that showed a lot of the pictures of our first office space. And you've seen the funny little picture of Kurt and Justin Wilson sitting in a box because it's about as big as their office. And it was, it's like I am so privileged to be able to be in the space where I've seen the growth from that very ground up position of no company and what this company now looks like. So, when I think about the growth and that very first meeting that I had with Dr. Samuelson, with Jim Pack, with Vertus Norton, that was a magical moment in my time, in my life, when that 2-hour meeting just gave me the vision of how this was going to change the world, and it really is changing the world. I look now at this 5-year mark, which is, such a magical moment in time to be able to go past the leadership summit where we barely had 200 people and a handful of leaders who were ready to go start the march and take this product to the world, all the way through all of the conventions that we've had up to date, moving offices from that little teeny office in the beginning to the big office that we are bursting at the seams in now, to the most important thing, which is our production facility. The groundbreaking of the production facility, being able to have a product that we are in control of. I don't know how many people really know how important and how valuable it is to be in control of your product. Most people are not, most companies are not. So to go through all of that, and then I was thinking, as I was preparing for this, thinking about the growth of the people in the company and even the growth of Vertus. You know, I've told the story sometimes about the very beginning when I went in and kind of slammed a bottle of ASEA down in the middle of the table and said, Virtus, this is what I know. I know that you know how powerful this technology is. I know that you know what this product means to the world and that you want to get it to as many people as quickly as you can. But what I don't know is if you understand that the most important piece is the people. That you've got to love the associates in ASEA as much or more than you love this product. And I don't think he understood it at the time in that moment, how important that was. But I can tell you now, I can tell you that Virtus understands the power of the people. He understands that this product gets places because of people. He loves the people. And, you know, the most amazing moment was when he gave us this year, when he announced that he is going to be retiring at convention next year and gave us that year to be able to prove to him how much farther, how much faster, how much better, how many more people that we can touch with this product in that year as his send-off into retirement. So it's been an amazing 5 years, and I look forward to 50 more.
It's amazing, and you can so tell how touched he was. I mean, so much that he gave the mic to his wife to speak. He couldn't. He was so choked up.
And that was the very first time that Bonnie has spoken in a convention setting, and wasn't she powerful? Can you see the power of the woman behind the man in this company?
And now we know why the company's come so fast in such a short period of time.
Exactly.
Absolutely. So what do you see for in the future? Where are we headed?
Well, you know, that is the amazing thing. When you think about all of the things that the company has now put into place, and we've had to be patient through some of those things. It's been very, you know, sometimes we've wanted to run faster. But I really see the vision of not having the things go faster than they could prepare for. But now, you look across the board, everything is ready. Our production facility is ready. All the legal things are in place. The rate and the efficiency of opening new markets is in place. The people, the leadership is ready for that next step. The next few months as we come out with additional technologies and those kind of things. And then you add Renew 28. You know, I know that we're going to talk about that a lot on here, but the addition of Renew 28 is what is going to empower us to get to that vertical growth that we've all been waiting for. And I love the fact that Virtus is so competent in putting this company together, that he put all the pieces in place. I'm grateful every day of my life for this product and this company. And if you can just imagine that vertical momentum, and there's a 2 to 3 year period usually in a company where whatever you're making in your paycheck right now just exponentially is 10 times that much with no additional effort as you get that vertical growth. There's no other thing to look forward to now but vertical growth and more people help.
Yeah, everyone who's here and coming on is they're in the right place at the right time.
Yeah, this is what we call Microsoft moment. It really is. This is the Microsoft moment. At certain periods of time, people will look back and recognize this as a true transformation in our industry.
Yeah, I just got the chills when you said that. So thank you, Sue, and you actually thank you for being here, thank you for sharing, and thank you for being such a great leader and friend.
Well, thank you.
It's my pleasure. Now I have the pleasure of introducing some friends. I have Terry and Dr. Brother from Another Mother, Foster Malmade. Welcome.
Hey, everybody.
Sue talked a little bit about Renew 28, Now here's the thing. I started using it. I've never read the instructions. Don't I look great though?
Better
than you did 3 days ago.
Exactly. So I was wondering if you could share a little bit about Renew 28, proper usage instructions, and what to look for.
Okay, well, Terry and I are going to share this. I've been speaking about this now for the last 3 days in my office at the hospital. I can tell you that it doesn't matter how much Renew 28 I get into my office, it's not going to be enough. Everybody wants it. When you just tell them what it does for the skin, you know, ASEA has always just been this amazing product in my office for the last 3.5 years, but when you now have a topical gel that repairs, where quote is repair and comfort aging or damaged skin. Who do you know that doesn't have aging skin? We're all aging. Some of us have damaged skin, right? So when you see that, it's beautiful, David, thank you. Okay, and you really truly do look better than you did 3 days ago at convention, although that might have been you had no sleep. So this product is the same thing as ASEA, it's just concentrated, and you put it on your skin, and it starts going in deep and starts healing not just the surface, but the layers underneath, so that when the skin comes up to the surface, as you have new skin growth, it is healthier. The cells have been protected, repaired, and replaced as necessary. So the science is brilliant. I won't bore you with it, but it works. So what are you looking for it to do? You're looking for it to change wrinkles, facial wrinkles, eye wrinkles, texture, smoothness, elasticity, hydration. On our video, it even talks about age marks. It talks about scars. It talks about teenage skin issues. Skin damage from systemic and organic conditions. We can try it on anything, and on and on and on. It doesn't matter what's on the skin. If it shouldn't be there, that's a cellular dysfunction, and our product is going to help cellular dysfunction over time. So we are just so excited, and Terry is going to teach you, David, and hundreds of others how to use this new amazing product.
Hi, Terry.
Hi. So let's talk about a couple of the product benefits. So it promotes youthful looking skin. We're all going to be 5 years younger next year. It reduces the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles. It increases hydration, and it increases the smoothness of the skin. So let's talk about some of the statistics. The average decrease in eye wrinkles, the depth of it was 21%. This is in 28 days, guys. The improvement in overall wrinkles all over the face, 23%. Improvement in facial skin texture, 22%. Increase of 23% in the smoothness of the skin, 20% increase in elasticity, and skin moisture showed an average increase of 11%. Guys, there's no moisture, there's no cream in this, and it increases the skin moisture by 11%. That's unheard of. Our numbers are about twice that of any other product, according to Dr. Rob Ward. That is crazy. So how do you use it? You take the bottle and you shake it up a little bit like this. Shake it up, shake it just a little bit, and you just take it out. You make sure your face is clean. You want to make sure that you've washed your face, you don't have any other lotions, you haven't put your makeup on yet, and then you just take it and you just rub it in. Rub it, rub it, rub it in until it's just about dry, and then you just leave it alone. You just everywhere you want to put it. And then you can, right after that, once it's dry, if you want to put on lotions after, go ahead. When you can put your makeup on over it, doesn't flake, it doesn't leave any residue, it doesn't have any smell. It is beautiful. They say this is for, the target age is for men and women over the age of 30. Guys, this is for every single person. I don't care. Whatever you need to change on your skin, put it on, rub it around. It feels great. I love it. You can't get enough. I'm slathering it everywhere. My hand, everywhere. I want everything to change. So put it on everywhere.
So let's talk a little bit about the question that I've been asked, and obviously if I read the instructions I probably would know. More about how much after you put your moisturizer on, makeup, etc. How do you do that?
Once you put it on, you just put it on and you just let it dry. And it dries very quickly. Like what I just put on right now is dry. And I would wait another minute until it's not tacky anymore, and then your skin feels nice and tight, and from that point on you can do whatever you want. If you want to put on moisturizer, I'm not even putting on moisturizer at night because my skin is already feeling moisturized. In the morning, before I put my makeup on, so I put this on. A minute later, I put on a little bit of moisturizer, and then I put my makeup on. You don't have to wait. It is quick. You don't have to wait at all. Just want to make sure your face is clean and you don't have any other products on it before you put the Renew 28 on.
Yeah, this is a game changer as well. I mean, not only is it a fantastic product, I've had in the past 2 days people calling. They've heard about ASEA, but they're just saying, I want this new product I'm hearing about, the thing that you're posting about. I want this new product. So I've signed them up, and they've literally gone in and pre-ordered. It's just amazing.
We just can't keep it. People are begging for it. We're out of it already. People are pre-ordering it. Oh, by the way, twice a day. You want to put it on twice a day. Maybe more if you want, but at least twice a day, morning and night. Yeah, it's crazy. Everybody's putting in pre-orders. It's just fantastic.
And I've already experienced some personal with a rash that just like that, and my son has an injury on his wrist and used it, and he feels so much better in just a couple of days.
Just go look at Ray Doom Bond's picture. It's all over Facebook. And it was, 23 days, not even 28 days. Unbelievable. I've never seen anything like it.
It's amazing.
The product, yeah.
Thank you both for being here, and thank you for sharing.
Thanks.
Thanks for having us.
You're very welcome. Now we've got Michael Stern. Michael, how are you?
I am doing fantastic, Dave.
Sorry, a little late.
Every time I see you, you just are such a nice, easygoing guy. You've built an amazing business. You always have a smile on your face. I just look at you. I went over to the convention. I just had to put my hand on your shoulder. You're just so inviting. I've just got to say that.
Thank you.
So I'd love for you to share how you feel Renew 28 is going to impact people's volumes that are already in the company and the company overall, those are going to be coming on.
Well, it's amazing. I mean, we are in day one of major growth for ASEA. I mean, we've been preparing for this moment. We heard Sue talking about everything that Virtus and the team shared there at the convention about preparing for the growth that they knew. They knew what was coming. They knew what we were going to have. Talking to Chuck Funky at the end of the convention, these guys are prepared, and this product is a total game changer. I don't even think we have an inkling of what's coming. We've seen just a couple of days. This is like a magic wand product. Everybody wants it. We've gone from a deep sense of conviction about knowing what ASEA is, knowing that this is a product that everybody needs, to now having a product that everybody wants. And all we need to do is just slightly show it to them, and it's like they want it, it's priced perfectly, everything about it, it's like instantaneous. We don't need to go into a long, lengthy description about why it's so great. They just want it, they want it now, and it's going to explode the volume of the business. It's going to start here, and this is the shot that's going to go around the globe. This is major. We're all going to be the beneficiaries of this.
And it's one of the things that stuck out of my head, and I don't remember who said it from stage. It's a product that everybody wants. It's a product that everybody needs. It's a product that everyone can afford. And I'm going to add something else. It's a product that everyone is willing to invest in.
Absolutely. And we know that it's a product that's going to give an incredible experience with it. It's going to open the door for people recognizing that they need to find out more about ASEA. It's going to change everything because it's a door opener like we've never seen before.
It absolutely is. And in fact, even before this product, many people I know were blown away by a slide that was shown up on the screen. Do you happen to have that slide with you?
Well, I could get it. It'll take me a moment.
That's okay.
Which are you talking about Ray Doon's slide?
Yeah.
No, I'm actually
you're talking about
the earnings about this.
Yeah, well, let's
slide.
sure. Let's talk about. Let's see. Let me find it.
I have yes.
Okay.
So what we had is we had a slide that was shared at convention. Let's see which slide you're showing.
Okay, so let's kind of put
earnings.
let's kind of put this in context. We're looking that over the almost 5 years or so that ASEA has been out there making its way to the marketplace, that ASEA has paid $63 million in commissions to some 33,000 associates. And just looking at how this works out, you know, some of you that are watching this are familiar already with the various different ranks of the ASEA compensation plan. Just to kind of put it in perspective, these are looking at real averages of what has been over the last 4 years. Now, we're going to be seeing the similar thing. It's just that these are going to be happening much quicker. People are going to be advancing through these ranks and getting to some of these possibilities a lot quicker because of the explosive nature of what Renew 28 is going to be doing for all of us. But a person who's at the very first rank over director, called a Director 300, that the average Director 300 is earning enough to go out there and make a car payment. The average Director 700 is being able to make a house payment. An average Bron is able to make the payments of putting a child through college or university. The average
public university, if I recall.
Public university. Well, you know what? My son is getting ready to go off to Arizona State University here, and I can tell you, you know, it's still very significant. So, and then the average platinum earning what an attorney would make, the average diamond what a doctor would make, and an average triple diamond 4 times a surgeon. I guess the average diamond is showing a surgeon here, but we're talking significant incomes here. This is not just a cute little sideline. We're talking about people developing professional career incomes with ASEA, and that's possible, and that is happening with people right now, and it is going to happen with a velocity that has never been possible before now that we got Renew 28.
Yeah, I mean, Renew 28, ASEA, everything put together makes this a company unlike any other out there that I've been able to see. It has every piece that anyone could want, including a product that you can't get anywhere else, and it transforms and changes people's lives at an amazing level.
I think that really puts it in perspective, because not only do we have a product that everybody needs and everybody wants, it's also the only place they can get it. I mean, as this word gets out there, you know, they don't have choices. They can't go out there and look at a half a dozen companies that have similar ingredients. We're the only game in town.
Yes, the only game in town. We'll say that again. We're the only game in town, and the only place that people can get this is from ASEA Associates. It's unbelievable.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Absolutely. We're all very much excited to be part of this incredible company.
Yes, we are, and thank you so much, Michael, for sharing and being here with us tonight.
Oh, you're very welcome.
Now I have the honor of introducing my co-host, Triple Diamond Executive, Paul Tyra. Welcome, Paul. Well, I hope that wasn't the introduction to introducing the new the mobile-friendly websites that were just launched.
Yes, we're going to talk about mobile friendliness. We got, again, this great packaging on this wonderful product. One thing I want to mention too is all the instructions. They're not on the actual tube. They're actually on the box. So what Terry's covering as well, I'll make sure you refer to the box. But look at the packaging on this. Isn't it great? And this is just generation 1. This is actually going to improve as well. Wanted to also mention, for those of you, and this is the reason why you want to get to conventions, you actually, the people that were there, took home some of this great literature. This is the new opportunity piece that was done, and the paper and the quality of printing is just spectacular. They're going to be made available soon, probably for the next couple of weeks on the ASEA store. But again, if you were at convention, you got to take home copies. Look at this. Look at this. I mean, this could go in any
quality,
high-ended retail store. This could easily sit in there when you're in front of your prospects and you just have this to refer to. I mean, this is absolutely phenomenal stuff. Here's another great piece. Really love this one. For one, when you open it up, you flip it up. It talks about, you know, the beneficial and about how these molecules are so significant. It shows exactly the steps of what you need to do to take it. And when you open it up, it has some before and after picture, as well as the clinical data that Terry was covering a little earlier. You can see before and after, just after 28 days of using Renew. So it's all, again, clinically validated, verified. A lot of people like to see things in writing. And again, another great reason you always want to be at the conventions. And if you missed our social event, everyone got one of our cool styluses, one of the Team Reactive styluses, with the stylus on the tip as well as the pen that goes through it. So get a lot of great feedback on our little swag items there. And what I want to do now is jump right into it and take you on a little tour of some of the things online that are going on. So let me start the screen share here. Bear with me. It's going to look like we're going into outer space for a second. Okay. Oh, by the way, I wanted to share Terry mentioned, I was scrambling to pull it up. This is the picture that Terry was referring. Can everyone see this? Are you guys in? Okay, good. So this is Raydune Bone, one of the triple diamonds. She's actually lives over in Norway. And this was, again, just 28 days pictures that she took before and after of her neck. Absolutely spectacular. I think this picture alone has probably sold dozens and dozens, if not hundreds, of tubes of Renew already. So lots of fun stuff. Okay, let's get over to web browser. I know we're running a little short on time here, so let me get over to the web browser I had up at Google here, I believe. If not, was it Safari? Bear with me for 1 second. No, it was Google. Just got to find the right browser page. Apologize. 1 second. Too many windows open. That one's going into outer space. Okay, no, I'm in the Safari there. Switch over. Okay, there it is. It's on the bottom of the screen. Okay, here we go. Can you guys see this? Can you guys see the screen now?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, this is going to be the new website. Now, if you went to ASEA.net, this is what you're going to see. If you log into your virtual office in the back here of it, you're going to notice you've got a bunch of different little banners. This pre-order Renew 28 now. You can pre-order Renew, and that volume is going to apply this week. It's going to apply immediately. The product won't ship, okay, here in the U.S. until the 27th of this month. But you can pre-order it now, get that volume, and get those orders in. If you this is our test user account, by the way. If you want to take advantage of this new site, when you log in, you're going to scroll down a little bit on the left, and it says opt in for your very own free personalized website. Click on Learn More. It will take you through a series of steps and allow you to put in your story. Okay, but it has to go through compliance, so it may take, especially now, everyone's rushing it, 2 or 3 weeks for yours to be published. But when it does, this is it'll look like this, and it's going to have all of the new information that you're going to be able to reference here. And really, right now, if you went to ASEA.net, if you're looking for something to show or send to people, if you on Renew 28, if you scroll down and click there on Renew 28, this changes everything. Okay, this is probably the most popular page. It's being accessed and used now. It's got the video, this great promo video clip that shows the experiences of people that have been using it in the test phase. Again, also the data from the actual study, how to use it, all this great stuff in a very, very well done spot. So you want to do that. It's also a YouTube video. You can click to YouTube and you can actually send people the direct video link to in an email. But you can send them right here. And by the way, if you scroll down here, okay, there's actual data sheets, product usage information, and the slick brochure that I was showing you that you could print out or email to people. So you could do it that way. You just won't have the hard copy printed version of it, but these are available right now immediately. Again, it's at ASEA.net. This is a new ASEA.net. And you can go in there and you can swim around ASEA. You're going to actually see, too, when you go in and click on Team, you're going to see a lot of, under Who We Are, you're going to see a lot of the new additions to the team from Chuck Funky and also Craig Daly, Franz Gogg. So again, lots of new great updates here at ASEA.net. Give you info on some of the new announcements and team additions. Okay, now what I'd like to do, let me get back over to the other screen here. See if I'm getting in the right window. Here we go. Okay, let me take us out of the infinite loop mode. Okay, should be back on. And that's pretty much, because we're running a little short on time, I just wanted to cover a couple of those areas. David, I don't know if there was anything other specific that
No, that's great. Here's the thing. Everything is top-notch. The marketing materials are top-notch. I mean, I'm in marketing. I'm in web design. Everything was done right. It's taking everything that was already great and making it unbelievably amazing. And user-friendly. People now, when you send on your phone, they're going to be able to see a website on their phone that they're going to be able to navigate. It's amazing. So thank you, Paul. Amazing job leading everyone through it. So thank you.
Right on.
Now we get the pleasure of introducing the illustrious Mike Mallory from ASEA Corporate. Hey, Mike.
Hello there, Dave. Thanks for having me. Appreciate the clapping. Thank you, Foster, for adding to that. Hey, before I even begin, I just want to point out that, Paul, I actually have not received my stylus. Should I just expect that in the mail? Is it on its way?
Yes. Well, we're going on tour together, so I figured I'd hand it to you.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, I knew there was something. All right, you guys. So I just wanted to talk to you really quickly about the post-convention tour, the Amplify post-convention tour. Now, the whole purpose of this tour, you guys, is to actually bring the convention or the magic of convention to you, to your home cities. So you need to get there, all right? It's over the span of 16 days, from May 15th to May 31st. We are actually going to be visiting 22 cities, all right, all in the U.S. and Canada, and then towards the end of June, we'll actually be visiting 6 cities in Mexico as well. So I'm going to go over just really quickly what the cities, or which cities we'll be visiting. So pay close attention. Now, when we got this tour, when we started putting it together, we actually split up into 4 teams. Okay, now on each team, there is one salesperson, so me, Craig, Karen, or in one case, Noah Westerland, VP of Marketing. There is one executive support person, and there is one diamond leader. So there will be 3 of us at each city putting on these events. So pay close attention, because chances are we're going to be in a city near you, and you need to get there. First up, we'll be in Salt Lake City on May 15th. On May 17th, we're actually going to be in 4 cities. We're going to be in Mount Kisco, New York, Seattle, Washington, Denver, Colorado, Albuquerque, New Mexico. On May 21st, we'll be in an additional 4 cities. We're going to be in Montreal, Calgary, Chicago, and Las Vegas. Paul, this is where you give the thumbs up because you're in Vegas. All right, on the 22nd, we're going to be in Toronto, Santa Cruz, Kalamazoo, Michigan, and Phoenix, Arizona. On the 28th, we're going to be in Little Rock, Arkansas. That is the only city on that date, on the 28th. On the 29th, however, we're going to be in Lexington, Kentucky. We're going to be in Dallas, Texas. We're going to be in Greensboro, North Carolina, and Sacramento, California. On the 31st, we're going to be in Spokane, Washington, San Antonio, Franklin, Tennessee, and Gaithersburg, Maryland. So again, you guys, there is no way one of these cities isn't within driving distance. You need to get there. Now, let me tell you a couple things about this tour. First up, the most exciting piece of this tour is, guess what we're going to have for sale on site? Foster, do you have any idea what we're going to have for sale on site?
No.
Yes, you do. Renew 28. You guys, I can't remember who mentioned it. I think it was Paul. The pre-orders of Renew 28 that people purchased at convention or are purchasing online, they don't even ship until the end of the month. So if you want Renew 28 before the end of the month, get to this post-convention tour. We're going to have a limited supply for sale on site. So not only can you walk away with it that day, but in addition, guess what? You're not paying shipping. So get to these events.
Ethical bribe. What an ethical bribe.
Also, you guys, you must register for these events. Please, please, please remember that. You have to register, and I guarantee you these events are going to sell out. Just like conventions sold out, these events are going to sell out, so I highly recommend you register now. The cost is $10 for associates, but they're free for guests, and you can bring as many guests as you want to bring. All right, you just have to get on to ASEAEvents.com, follow the link, and when you're typing in your guest, you do want to have their name. Please don't just say guest. I mean, we want actual names so we can keep track of who's there and who's attending. A couple other things. Let me just see. Just so you have an idea of what this tour is going to, some of the content of the tour, some of our top objectives. Myself, Craig Daly, who's our Senior VP of Sales, and Karen Riley, who's our VP of North American Sales. We sat down and we just kind of went over what are the objectives of this tour? What do we want to tell people? What do we want them to walk away with? And some of these top objectives are the following. Number one, like I mentioned, bring convention to you guys. All right? You guys, for those of you who couldn't make it to convention, it was true magic this year. It honestly was. I don't just say that to be corny. It was awesome. We had people on the edges of their seats. They are amped up. They're amplifying the message. So we want to bring that to your cities. In addition, we really want to focus on sponsorship activity. With this new product, you guys, your businesses are going to explode. So bring new people. Get them there. I've had so many people ask me, hey, Mike, should I bring someone new? Absolutely. I would love it if 90% of the crowd was new people. Get your people there. In addition, another objective, we want to introduce the new product. So some of those findings that Terry Malmed just shared with you, we're going to talk about that. We're going to show some of the documented results. We're going to talk about Renew 28 and what it can do for your skin and for your health. We're also going to portray, with these events, we're going to portray the confidence ASEA has in the future. You guys, this is such a huge step for ASEA. If you're kind of on the fence right now about whether or not you want to make this a business, whether or not you want to become more involved, get to these events, because you're going to see that we barely touched the tip of the iceberg. And this thing is about to explode. So get there. And then last but not least, we just want to help the field understand not only the science behind the new product, but also just how to adopt it and how to build your business with it. So there will be an opportunity piece to go with the science behind Renew 28. So yeah, a million reasons to get there, you guys. I'll give you a couple quick pieces of the agenda because I know we're running short on time. We're going to highlight the Amplify theme. We're going to show a convention recap video, which will, again, if you weren't there, you're going to want to see that because it's going to show all of the excitement that we had going on there. We're going to show you the new brand refresh, which is going to be the new logo, some of the new replicated sites, you name it. We're also going to, like I said, just introduce the new product, talk about the effects of it. Here's a big one. There's going to be giveaways. All right, even if you come to the event, you don't buy a single thing, guess what? We're going to be giving stuff away. Not only Renew 28, but the ASEA product as well. You guys, we're going to make these events so fun. I promise you, if you get to these events, you're going to have a good time. So get there. Like I mentioned, we're going to have a business opportunity piece to the event. In addition to that, we're going to actually go over the ASEA calendar. We'll talk about some new country openings. Many of you heard about Australia and New Zealand. We'll give you some details there and what to expect and the pre-enrollment, how that whole thing works. And last but not least, we're actually going to end this event, and this is a great one to remember, especially if you're bringing guests or prospects that you're hoping will sign up. We're going to have a call to action. We're working on a really strong one. We're actually working on putting some type of special together where, for example, now don't quote me on this, but we're putting something together where we say, if you enroll 3 people with Renew 28 within 10 days, let's say, then you get X. And we'll put kind of a little contest together to make it fun, and we'll give you little prizes, and you name it. But you want to get to this event, you guys. Such a great opportunity to hear about the new product. And just to wrap up, I just want to recap the top 3 reasons, in Mike Mallory's opinion, to attend this post-convention tour. Number 1, get Renew 28 on site. Like I said, we're selling it there. You guys, I want to point something out really quickly. I am 59 years old. This product works. Renew 28 works. Get there. All right. Number 2, we're going to share the vision of ASEA and our bright future. Again, if you're on the fence about ASEA, if you're not 110% confident about your business and moving forward, get there. Get there. We are going to portray that confidence, and you're going to feel it. You're going to leave this tour motivated, amped up, and you're going to amplify that message. Number 3, get there just to learn about the new product and how to use it to build your business. You guys, up to this point, for the first 4 years of ASEA's existence, we have been fishing in a very small pond of people that understand redox signaling molecules, and they understand the benefits and how it can increase your quality of life. But guess what? We just expanded that pond into a lake because we've involved skincare. We've included skincare into that pond. You guys, so many more people are going to jump on this. They're going to want to be a part of it. and they're going to want to join your business. So get there or be square. Back over to you, Paul.
Awesome. Real quick, first off, I'm getting a little bit of heartburn about this. Are you saying 58 or 59 is old?
No, I am not. I'm just saying 50. You would probably guess that I'm 29 years old. I'm actually 30 years older, and that's because of Renew 28.
Okay.
And it just launched.
Yeah, and it just launched. That's after what? 1 week on the product? Not even, like 3 days on the product? That's pretty incredible.
Okay. A second thing is we got a great question out there. Connie Jerome. It's kind of interesting. Again, you get the convention, you get to ask better questions. She's asking about the new blue caps and if they're going to have a smaller opening in them. Are they redesigning the whole packaging? Do you know?
You know, as far as I know, and again, I'm just a sales guy. I'm not in the production facility, you know, seeing the day-to-day things. But as far as I know, it's actually going to look very similar to what we have. It's just going to be a different color.
Different color.
That was the last I heard, unless marketing has made additional changes.
Okay, and then also I did mention the brochures, these new brochures that we showed. Did you, in your meetings maybe today, was there any word of maybe when their availability would be?
We are actually, well, like you mentioned, they should be available to purchase within a few weeks, but we're actually working on printing them to take to the events too for the post-convention tour.
Oh, fantastic!
If people get there, another reason to get there, we can give out some of those brochures. We're just working on getting them printed.
Super. And her third question was regarding the new logo, and I'm glad she brought that up. Again, if you're going out there to ASEA.net, you're going to see that logo, the new ASEA logo, has been really tightened up a lot. A lot of work has went into that to get it to be simple and clean. And matter of fact, next week's guest is going to be Noah Westerlund, and he's going to shed a lot of light on that. But what do you think? What are you guys thinking about that back at the home office?
What do you mean? What are we thinking about it? If we like it?
Yeah, are you guys? I mean, is it going on? Is it going on pretty much everything already? It's being
implemented? Absolutely. I mean, it's going to be a fairly slow drip just because there's so much material to have to rebrand and everything. But I'll tell you this much. The executive team is super amped up about it, and they've been pushing marketing to get that on as much stuff as possible. So I wouldn't be surprised if pretty much everything is covered within the first, I don't know, few months.
Fantastic. One final question here from Donnelly Paul. She's asking about if there is going to be a limit on the amount of product that can be, or what that is at these Amplify events.
Great question. So let me just give you an example. So like I mentioned, we put an anticipated attendance at every meeting, and that's just based on past meetings. So we could be a little off. It's hard to say with the excitement of this new product. But for example, the anticipated attendance in New York is 300. Guess what? They're going to sell out. They're already over 200, I believe. Yeah, another thumbs up from Foster and Terry. But the anticipated attendance there is 300. So for example, if the anticipated attendance in New York is 300, we are sending 600 tubes of the new product there to sell on site. So what does that mean? That means we'll probably put a limit on the number that you can buy for the first half of the meeting. So we'll probably say, okay, since there's 300 people here, just so everybody has an opportunity to buy it if they want, you can buy 2 tubes. And halfway through the meeting, if we still have a whole bunch left over, then we'll say, okay, it's free reign. And chances are people are going to want to buy more than 2 tubes. And not everybody will buy. So I would assume everyone's going to have the opportunity to buy probably at least 4 to 6 tubes, if not more. So, but yeah, we'll probably put a limit for the first half of the meeting, and then we'll just say, go nuts.
Fantastic. Super. Those are all the questions we have. We'll pass it back over to Dave.
Well, thank you, Mike. Thank you, everyone. Oh, that was an unbelievably amazing announcement, Mike. I love the top 3, and you nailed them right on. I want to thank our special guest that we had today, and I want to thank my co-host, Paul Tyra.
Hey, thank you, David. Thanks for a great job hosting tonight. Really appreciate that. You took a lot of load off.
You're welcome, and thank you for all you do every single week putting this together. And also special thanks to Brent Brooks for moderating our conversation thread. So we already know that Noah Westerlund is going to be here next week, and I want to wish everyone in ASEA land an amazing night. Take care, everyone. Have a fantastic evening, fantastic rest of the week, and I'll see ya later.
See you later, everybody.
Very clever. Very clever.